Do you want to go for another half an hour and give us the last question?
Yes, welcome back to the Bray and Ethan podcast for 2024. New intro as well, Ethan, with some guests from just last year with their highlights in there now instead of the old stuff from probably before 2020.
Yeah, some of our favourites in there, not trying to pick and choose, but we're back. It's felt like probably a month or so, I reckon.
It has been, yeah, would be. Pretty much bang on, because the AFLW draft was on the 18th, wasn't it, of December, and now it's the 17th of January.
We said mid-January. We don't fail on our promises.
Yeah, well, we've both been away to different parts of WA over the last couple of weeks, enjoying some time off, so it's been nice. But of course, Skinbro are back. Bray and Ethan 20 for 20% off. It's at www.skinbro.com, and the Essentials kit is only $54.99. Hat Locker as well. Use code Bray and Ethan 20, same code, for 20% off as well at hatlocker.com.au. And Cheetah Clothing
back on board.
Just dropped a couple of shirts off to us. I haven't put mine on just yet, but you have. I'll be wearing mine next week.
Got the brown oval tee, the new drop release. So shout out to Jack there, crew. It's very, very nice drop. So looking forward to partnering with them again.
Yep, and the man sitting next to me, Ethan. You going to give him a big intro?
I will. You guys were at the same stadium last night. One of you running the drinks, one of you in the crowd. Bad night.
Some beers.
Yeah. Not the best night for the Scorchers. What a game, though. Incredible game. Sam Whiteman was the last in-studio cricketer we had. Nick Hobson, obviously, after the Scorchers won the final. But Hamish McKenzie is here. Hamish, welcome.
Hey, boys. How are we?
We're good. We're good. We were talking off air. If you guys won last night, we already organised this, and you might not have been here. So,
yeah,
we're here.
I thought we were going to be leaving on Thursday morning, so I don't know. But good for you guys that we lost, I guess.
Yep, and we get a home. What would it be? Elimination final?
Yeah, knockout final on Saturday.
It's not what it's called, but technically it's an elimination final. So, not the result that I guess the Scorchers were wanting, but at least you get to play a home game, and some people reckon it's better.
Brad Haddon on the commentary was saying it was better. I was trying to... It didn't make much sense. He was saying that it's better to finish third because you get a home final, but
then
you get a home final
and then travel again,
Yeah.
Double champs makes more sense.
It would have been better if we won and then play away, then hopefully, even if we lost, we get a home
final. Yeah, so I don't think he took that into consideration. But your nickname, the Chief, we put it on the Instagram. Is there any backstory here to the nickname?
There's not really. There's a running gag that it's self-acclaimed, which it's not. It's my dad called me it from when I was growing up, and it sort of just grew legs. Yeah.
Now, one thing I wanted to talk about, I reckon this is so underrated. Obviously, you were 13th man last night. You were out there running the drinks. Eskinar's got a blow. Saw you helping him out. Is it something you have to learn to do, like 12th, 13th man? Like, I feel like people might not understand it.
Because you're never going to do it if you're just playing club cricket, are you?
And I feel like... you got to be pretty switched on. If the batsman wants something, you got to be running out there. You see them sprinting out. Like, I don't think people realise, like, it's actually something you have to learn.
Yeah, it is. Well, I had a bit of a good go of it last year because I was pretty much at like every single game. But you pretty much have to have everyone's gloves ready. I think Hards went through like 7 pairs of gloves last night, so it's no good. But it's pretty like full on. If you get it wrong, you get absolutely sprayed by the coaches. But
have you ever had to bring a bat out for someone?
I haven't, no, but who broke their bat? I think it was Coates last game who broke his bat. Yeah. Someone brought it out for him.
If you bring the wrong one out that they want, then
you're done.
Sorts, aren't you?
I wonder, do you reckon they'll ever have like specialists like 12th, 13th man? Because I reckon it's this, it's the only sport where like, I don't know, you use footy, the trainers like...
Well, Marcus Harris probably is. Like, he was for the Australian team for about 2 years.
That's true.
He'd be a specialist.
It was good fun last night.
Travelling with the boys, Yep.
Well, growing up, you played a lot of footy and cricket, obviously, through Scotch and Subi-Floreat. What are some of the big memories of your childhood?
Big memories. I played a bit of footy at Wembley Downs, and we won 3 in a row.
Yep, no surprise. That's always a good football club.
Yeah, it is. There was some good players. We got all like the Hale Borders, those sort of guys. Yeah. So we had a pretty good team. But then moving to cricket, won the PSA comp when I was in year 10, which was good. But probably more recently, winning the flag, like winning 2 out of 3 for Subi-Floreat, the 2-day flag and the 1-day flag. That was probably up there.
Yeah.
Same age as Cam Green as well. So you've gone through the school and club system and even the state as well together.
He was a year above me at school, but
Okay.
same year as me.
Yep.
So I played a lot of the state stuff with him and everything. And yeah, you could tell from a very early age that it was going to be something pretty special.
When did he debut in the ones at Scotch?
Year 9.
He was year 9 or you were year 9?
I was I debuted in year 9 as well, but he debuted like term 1 year 9. I debuted term 4 year 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Currently playing a test match as we speak.
Yep.
He is.
Day 1
The Windies.
right now.
What a man.
Now, where did the inspiration come from to bowl left arm Chinaman? Because I saw Brad Hogg has had a bit to do with you.
Yeah, it's had a bit to do with me in recent years, but I've been bowling it since I could remember. I pretty much tried to bowl pace, and I don't really have the rig to bowl pace. So thought, especially if you're a batsman playing junior cricket, like you usually bowl spin as well. If you're not like athletically gifted, so I thought I'd give that a whirl, and it's turned out all right.
Yeah, has worked all right for you. Well, you won the A grade or first grade A grade best and fairest across the whole WACA comp in 2022, while also winning a flag. So, did that give you a sense that a professional call up could potentially come?
I wasn't involved in any of the WACA stuff throughout that year, so and then Adam Voges rang me up, said, "Can we get a coffee like after the season had finished?" And I sort of like had a small inkling that it might come about, and I panicked a bit because I was pretty out of shape. And I'm pretty sure my first question to him was, "When's the first 2K time trial, and what do I need to get to pass it?" So still failed miserably on that, but yeah.
Was that the first day of training?
Yeah, it
2K?
was. I think it was start of June, and I was probably made aware probably start of April. I was going to get a contract.
And when you do get that rookie contract for WA, what's the feeling like finding out and I guess knowing that now it is a full-time job?
I think probably it took a week to sink in that you're actually getting like paid to do something you love, and like probably who was most proud was probably mum and dad because they'd given like so much time and money into it. But then like after like it sort of dies down, you sort of like realise, fuck, like, I've got 1 year, because like if you're over 23, like you need to get moved to a full contract. So I was at that age that I only had a 1 year contract. So if I didn't perform or got injured or whatever, then it might just be one and done.
Yeah.
So got to work and yeah.
Is that like pretty much the only separation between rookie and full-time? Like is that anything like you still have full access, like it's still your full-time thing? It's more just like the contract side of things?
Yeah, it's the contract, and I'm pretty sure there's something in there about contact hours at the WACA, but like it's your career, like you should be putting as many hours in as you can.
As you said, you were in the Scorchers squad last year. Was the post-final celebrations big for you? Do you enjoy yourself?
They weren't too big for me, but I saw the boys on Sunday. I think it was at the National Hotel in Freo. And they were on the back end of a big one, it looked like. But they kept going. And then we went to the CBH, which was good night.
Yeah, would have been.
Who's the biggest party animal in the Scorchers or WA setup, if you had to name one? Could be from that night, could just be generally.
A couple of the young guys. Jaden Goodwin, he's a strange man on a night out. And Sam Fanning, Sam Greer, they're good fun.
Yeah.
Were the celebrations bigger for that or bigger for the Subi flag?
Probably the Subi flag, because like we had no obligation to go to training the next day or any of that sort of stuff. So
that was true. You guys had to back up and go to training on the Monday or whatever.
Yeah, it was the Monday. Yeah.
I think I saw a photo after the Subi, in the Subi celebrations. You like with the NBA style like goggles.
Yeah. I think it was fresh after like Zampa and stuff had worn them after winning the T20 World Cup. So I thought I'd catch on.
Yeah.
Playing club cricket.
Still a flag. Still A
Still
grade.
counts, man.
Yeah, flag's a flag.
You played against India for WA in a warm-up game before the T20 World Cup. How was that experience, getting a couple of high-profile wickets as well? Hardik Pandya?
No, it was good. That was like, it was sort of a good run into, because it was at the start of the season, and I hadn't really been like put in any of those precious situations before, like in second 11 or any of that sort of stuff. So it was actually really good, like prep for like what now I've seen in like my debut in the Big Bash this season and whatever. No, it was an awesome experience.
Was that like a second 11 game, or was that like mixed just between who was available?
Yeah, it was like a tour match, but I think it was like the WA 11. So I think the coaches were more looking at the guys who had played for the Scorchers. Obviously, we had a couple like Darcy Short, Josh Philippi, those sort of guys who were like playing for other franchises. But it was pretty much a glorified practice match for the Scorchers.
Was that like a full India team? Like, playing?
Yeah, it was. And then I think Virat was the only one who missed out.
Yeah.
He didn't get picked, nah. he was resting. It was funny. After, like, we played the game, and then after he just came out and had probably an hour hit on the centre wicket.
Yeah, right. Well, you can do that when you're the king, Coley, can't you?
Yeah.
Everyone will move. Well, November just gone. The Shield and One Day Cup debuts off the back of an 8-wicket haul for Subi must have been a bit of a whirlwind sort of week over there in Sydney.
No, it was good. We lost both games on the road, so I haven't actually
Tough
been
place to play, isn't it?
Yeah,
WA have never really gone well in Sydney. Same
Nah.
with the Scorchers too.
No, and New South hadn't won a game in the Shield for, I think it was 15 games in a row, so
Right.
we got them off the mark. But that game that went quick. I think it was over in pretty much 2 days.
Yeah.
But no, it was a good experience, but hopefully for a few more to come.
Did you guys play at that new cricket venue, or was it at the SCG?
Yeah, we played the one dayer at Cricket Central out in the sticks. I think it's opposite. It's opposite
Near
of
Olympic
prison.
Park, isn't it? Oh yeah, and prison.
Yeah,
Prison,
it's
I've seen that.
Pretty grim area. Nice facility, but yeah, preferred a bit the SCG area.
Did you have like family and stuff come over for those debuts?
Mum and Dad surprised. They came over on the second day of the Shield. They got in, I think it was like 10, and then they were at the ground at about 11:30. But all of Mum's side of the family are from Western Sydney, so they came and watched the one day, I think.
Nice.
Now BBL comes around. Do you overcome a stress fracture? Am I right in saying?
Yeah, I've still got it at the moment.
Yeah.
Probably need to
Impressive.
fix my posture.
I guess you're not a fast bowler because usually they're out for months, aren't they?
Yeah.
Stress fracture.
Yeah, it's more of like just taking it one training session, one game at a time, because the first plan from the doctors and physios were to wrap it all up and not go ahead with playing, but because I'm so tough, I thought otherwise and I'd get out there. But no, it's with the workloads of only bowling 4 overs, it's actually not that hard.
Yeah. Now the debut is abandoned, and then you're on a hat trick at the MCG. Talk us through that. Joel Paris, he could have given you a hat trick.
Yeah. Well, I should have bowled it wrong into Joel. Did he? He sent in a question.
He sent in a
That's
question.
coming up later. We'll get to that.
Yeah, I should have bowled it wrong in first ball, but nah, Joel. He's seen me enough to know my variation, so it's pretty hard to get a hat trick out of him.
Yeah.
Did you take a moment when you about to bowl the hat trick ball to just, what am I doing? Like, how long did you sort of summarise what bowl you were going to bowl? Or
I was. AT said just bring the stumps into play because we had a slip. I think we had 2 slips actually, and they were like 8 down at the time. So I thought, fuck it, like, but they're not going to hit a 4 or 6 unless I bowl a shit ball. So, but no, it's a bit outside off, but that's all right. Top ball.
It's like a hat trick on the G.
Yeah,
Must have been pretty surreal.
yeah, it was weird, like, because you play the night game, so like the whole day I was just like fucking pent up, like ready to go. And then actually I didn't know if I was going to play because the first game got abandoned, and so waiting around a couple of days, and then V called me and said I'm playing, so it was good to actually get out there. But the first probably 5 or 6 overs, I was shitting myself of dropping a catch.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that was your first time playing on the G?
Yeah, first time playing the G, yeah.
Now, I wonder how many people have actually been dropped after they've got player of the match. How do you deal with that? Obviously, such a strong squad. You win player of the match, and then you're not in for the next game because obviously Agar is back.
Yeah, Agars wasn't available for those 2 games, so I played, and then he came in, and the sort of philosophy around like playing at Optus with just the one spinner probably doesn't work in my favour. And obviously Agars can bat and is an amazing fielder, which is probably 2 areas of my game I need to work on. But it's just something to deal with. It's a bit frustrating, but it's all right.
Did you have to do like a post-game interview or anything?
I did.
Player of the match?
I did. I was on Fox Cricket.
Yeah.
And all my mates took the piss out of me. But no, I was looking all right actually. So, yeah.
Have you adapted, I guess, professional lifestyle and I guess travelling in a way you could say almost travelling twice a week with the way the Big Bash works? So have you adapted to that and I guess only having a day or 2 between each game?
Yeah, it's been tough in the Big Bash so far because like if you're not playing, you're either travelling or you're training, and like with my body at the moment, it's been quite hard to like get a good lift in the gym or like some K's in my legs. But nah, like the physios and doctors have been like real good. You get like massages like when you want. You get everything. You've got like ice baths at Optus that you can use.
Yeah,
You've got all that sort of stuff. Yeah, they are. But nah. Yeah.
What do you do? Like, is there anything you guys sort of get up to between games? I know you don't have much time, like especially when you're on the road, but
we try. We don't drink much. I don't really know what to say to that. We don't do much. Like it's pretty much if you're not training or playing, you're usually just in your hotel room because there's a lot of like when you have downtime, you're either sleeping or just resting. You're not really doing too much. Yeah.
And the crowds as well, a bit different to grade cricket or even a Shield game. When you're out there on Optus or the MCG, is that something you have to adjust to, or when you're playing cricket, is it just normal once you're out there?
No, it's definitely different. The MCG crowd was pretty small, so that was sort of like a nice run in. And I guess the game being abandoned, the first game being abandoned, was sort of good because I was all pent up, ready to go. I'd done all the prep, like done the warm up, like game started, then got called off, which was a nice touch. And then played the MCG game. The crowd, I think it was only like 15,000 there, so it was all right. But the racing game at the Gabba, that was a big crowd, and they're bloody loud in there. But no, it's just, I think it's something you get used to, but also like there's definitely ways of dealing with it. Yeah.
Now I think it'd be a bit silly not to ask, but the bat, the whack.
Yeah.
That's yours, isn't it? I remember seeing that the other week at the Gabba.
Yeah, you batted the Gabba.
Yeah, smacked him.
Yeah, you hit a nice cover drive or something, didn't you?
No, it was like,
what was it?
Throw there, just over cow corner.
That's right.
I
remember
Bad,
the boundary.
Actually, I can't say anything about the sponsor, but
How many bats do you carry?
3.
Okay.
Yeah,
And that's
nothing.
grade cricket as well?
Yeah.
Nothing compared to what the batters.
Like Coates carries, has them all set out by his bag. He's got like 7 bats.
Yeah, right. Impressive. All right. Well, we'll move to the much anticipated Instagram Q&As. You've been looking forward to these. At Bray and Ethan for future questions. We'll start off with this one from CrickBuzz_. How do you adapt to different forms of the game as a spinner?
I guess it probably helps when like you're not playing a Big Bash game, then a Shield game, then a one day like it's all.
Yeah, I guess that does help. Like the Big Bash is all at one point of the time, but I think you sort of just get used to it. Like if you're like in the pre-season, you train for 1 days and 4-day games because you train with WA. But I haven't really had much like T20 practice. Like you don't get much exposure to it in the grade cricket scene. Yeah. You play like 3 games a year, so
finals.
I think over the winter it's probably like a focus of mine to like try to play some more T20s, whether that's in England or like something like that.
Playing the Astro T20 comp on a Sunday afternoon through
Yeah,
Perth
yeah.
in winter.
What's it called again?
I don't know. All I know is they play it. It's usually on a Sunday afternoon.
There's a
and they
bit of
just play
money in that, I'm
T20.
pretty sure.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But is it more just like a length thing
Yeah,
from T20 to Shield?
the easiest way to probably simplify it is you're just trying to hit the stumps as much as you can, and like with a red ball, you can probably be a bit fuller because like the pitches are breaking up a bit more, spinning a bit more. But like in the T20 stuff, like you don't get much spin. Like if you say like Aga's bowler Optus, like it's an uphill battle, like trying to bowl spin there. So it's just trying to like bring the stumps into play, but also like not get hit for runs.
This one from Ollie Robson. Lexi or Ruffy?
Ruffy's my dog and Lexi is Ollie's dog. That's my girlfriend's dog. Lexi's cute, but I think I can't go past Ruffy. Yeah. Ruffy's a cutie.
Lockie Taylor, good to see that he's listening for once. He says, should Bailey Gregson just bite the bullet and shave his head already?
Yes, that's a big yes. He's always asking me whether he needs a haircut or like whether to get the sides done or something like that. I reckon he just needs to go shave. He looks good with a shaved head as well.
Finstagram.04. Response to Lenny Phillips' tweet, this is the grimmest facial hair I've ever seen.
Yeah, mate. I've been pulled the piss out of me for that by all my mates. And it's probably fair enough because like, I've got a bit of bum fluff here, but I'm just going to roll with it, I reckon.
Fair enough.
And don't know who Lenny is, but hope you're going well, mate.
Tom Barnes 3. Is it true a guy named John Bow bowled you at Roddo on Christmas Day?
John Bow or Bow? Or
yeah, Johnny Bow.
Bow.
Yeah. I was in Roddo for Christmas with my girlfriend's family because my family was in Scotland. So, it's true. It was after a couple of beers. So
Yeah.
we'll let that slide.
When did you guys play before Christmas?
We played...
I know you played Boxing Day, did you?
Yeah, we played Boxing Day night.
That Stars
I
game.
knew I wasn't playing though, so I wasn't.
That Stars
doing
game was on the
anything.
13th, I think.
Yes, it was 13th. I think the 20th we played maybe the Hurricanes
Yeah.
on the 20th.
Yeah, like you guys were home completely, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's weird because like before Christmas you get like a nice break, or like before the New Year you get like 7 days between each game, and then like, after the New Year we've pretty much
bang,
played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like usually you think like guys that play over, or professional players that play over that period are like, well, they're either training or they're traveling on like Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like the fact that like you can get to Roddo. Have a
Yeah,
day
we
with
had
friends.
training on Christmas Eve morning, and then like we had obviously Christmas Eve night and Christmas away from training. So I thought like might as well get on a ferry and go over.
Yep, rate it. Ethan Petter.
Yep.
Favorite Subi-Floreat teammate.
Definitely not Ethan. Favorite teammate. Oh, they're all good. All the ones boys.
Controversial.
Maybe Jaden Goodwin is always fun. Or Chris Hansbury, he's funny. Funny old man.
ACO2._. Is the Chief pronounced Hame or Ham?
Like what?
I don't. That's
Skip.
Skip. Yeah. No comment.
Jack Lubitch _ favorite spinner from Subi.
Favorite. I'll go with my brother, Angus. He's not playing this year, but he's in London, but he's a good bowler.
Yep.
Duncan McKenzie. Do you think having more hair than Ashton Agar gives you an edge selectors should consider?
I hope so. There's a lot of receding hairlines in the Scorchers squad, so hopefully I've got a hat on at the moment, but I've got a nice head of hair.
Yep.
So
If they were picking a team on hair, then
I'd be in it.
You could be up top of the order. Who knows? Yeah. Joel Paris. He says, "Who's your daddy?"
Is this in any relation to the hat ball?
No, it's just a running joke. I call him son, and then he calls me daddy, but he's my daddy.
Kelly Robson. Has your increased fitness made success a lot easier?
Yeah, but I kept getting injured, so I don't know how that works, but no, it definitely has. Like just probably like living more of a professional life, probably staying away from like stuff that you used to do outside of cricket, and actually just putting like everything you have into cricket has helped me a lot and helped me like recover between games a lot more.
Like with the diet and stuff, that's probably something that I guess people don't sort of take into consideration.
Yeah, big time.
That sort of thing. So.
Yeah.
100%. All right, we'll move on to the quiz. So now we're starting a fresh leaderboard for this year, obviously.
So no matter what score
technically, what did we have last year? 4 joint winners?
Yeah. So we haven't really done a cricket quiz in a while, but on your stats, so...
Is it just professional stats?
No.
I was going to say that was going to be a quick quiz.
Bit of my cricket sort of stats as well.
Yeah. So no, if you get 0, you're still top, I guess, but hopefully that's not the case.
All right, question number 1.
Switch on.
According to my cricket, play cricket, whatever you want to call it nowadays, what is your highest ever batting score?
141.
Correct.
It's not a bad knock. Where were you batting?
Floreat. Under 13s, I think. So going
opening?
back. No, batting number 3. And there was no umpires that game, so our coach was umpiring, and I was absolutely salmon on about 10, and he didn't give me out. And the opposition coach was at square leg, and he was fuming.
1 from 1.
1 from 1, yeah.
In 2022/23, you took 25 wickets for Subi from how many games?
7.
Incorrect. 10.
Was that just first grade or all of them?
I think. We'll have to double check.
No, it's
I think maybe first grade.
It would have been.
as if I played 10 games.
Would you have missed any travelling with the Scorchers?
No, but I didn't play after Christmas, so I thought.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's probably fair.
1 from 2.
Yep. Question number 3. In what year did your only stumping of your career come in?
Me getting stumped?
I'm assuming that's keeping. Is it?
I don't know if it's keeping it. I think it's you getting stumped.
Oh, I know that because it was the keeper who kept for Subi-1's Ben Treasure. He was actually bowling. It was 15s back in when was that? 2015, I'll say.
2016-17. Fuck. But it's probably a point if it's 15s. Pretty good guess that you've guessed what age group it was.
Yeah, we'll
I'll take that.
We'll be generous to start the year off.
You seem pretty confident that it was 15, so I'm probably not even going to bother to look. So we'll give you that point.
2 from 3.
That's cool.
Number 4. How many wickets did you win by when you won player of the match against the Stars of the MCG?
7.
Correct.
Now we're on a roll. 3 from 4. Question number
There we
5.
go.
What over of the innings was it when you were on a hat-trick in this game?
12, maybe.
14th. Close. Just 1 over later for your spell, I guess.
3 from 5. Number 6. Out of the Scorchers contracted players, so not the replacement players included, just the ones that have contracts, how many teammates are you older than?
So just the contracted players?
Yeah.
So like not like injury replacement players?
No. So just the contracted.
Just 1? Just Copes?
This could be controversial, but there is one more. We have 2. Do you know who the other one would be? I'll give you hasn't played a game.
Oh, Hask.
Correct.
Yeah, Haskett.
So your replacement, or is he always
I
on?
think he
No,
got
he
a
got
late
contracted,
contracted, late,
Okay.
which counts.
But he's not on the contract list, I don't think. If you go on the
Count
website.
it. 4 from 6. We'll count it.
That's it.
Question number 7. The Scorchers finished 3rd on the ladder. True or false? They've never won a title outside the top 2 in BBL history.
No, I think we have. I think so. because
So false?
they were saying,
Correct.
saying last night,
Yeah.
Finished third in BBL 03.
10 years ago.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's
Could be a
Had
10
meant to be.
reunion.
Had
Yeah.
they did have the reunion.
yeah, they
Yeah,
had it
those
like because
hats are
Craig
very
Simmons
nice.
was there.
Yeah.
yeah.
And like a lot of
Hoggy
players
was
are still
there.
playing. Like,
Yeah.
so
Well,
it wasn't-
Whiteman and Berendorf were the two that
Yeah,
were part of it.
yeah.
That was playing. But those hats are they? You get your hands
Yeah,
on them?
the white ones,
Yeah.
the white and red ones. Yeah, mate, we didn't get given any.
Really?
We're like wearing these baseball caps. No good.
They look very nice. But yeah.
5 from.
Take that.
5
5
from
from 7. Question number 8.
Yep. So going all the way back to 2010, which is apparently when you played your first ever game under my cricket. Have you made more ducks or more 50s with a bat in your entire career? Don't need the number. Just need. Have you made more ducks or have you made more 50s?
I can ask that to myself, but I know the answer.
I'll say more ducks, considering you're laughing.
No, I was laughing at myself. You actually made 4 more 50s than ducks.
Fuck yeah,
31
27.
50s, 27 ducks.
we'll take that.
Yeah. Still 5 from 8. But yeah, mine would be 0 50s and however many ducks.
Same.
Question number 9, the second last question. Have you taken more wickets or bowled more maidens in your entire cricketing career?
Oh, more maidens, I reckon.
Wickets.
Really?
365 wickets and 344 maidens.
Close.
Pretty close, yeah.
That's interesting.
Not a bad start.
I'll cop that.
Yeah.
Still on 5.
Yep. But how many points we could get? Another
5.
5 here.
I don't know if this was going to be too easy, but
Well, I reckon this could be potentially
one way or the
5.
other. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon this could be
Okay,
a
so
thing.
5 points up for grabs here. Name your cap number for the Scorchers. So 5 points bang on, 4 points within 3, 3 points within 5, 2 points within 10. And
That's way too easy.
Yeah.
I got it given to me like 2 weeks
do
ago.
they have
Yeah, the numbers
Have-
are on it.
77.
correct?
That's why I said I thought it's probably
Well,
going to be easy. Because
Some people don't know.
Yeah, I know. Some people don't know. Who was it?
Travis Burt.
Travis Burt
Didn't know
didn't
he was
know he was
Australian.
Australian.
Did Birdie come on this?
Yeah, ages ago.
Oh,
About 3 years ago, I reckon.
Yeah.
And yeah, he didn't know his
big Birdie.
Australian T20 cap number. So
I
I guess
reckon
that's
I
fair.
was trying to find the your 1 day cap number and your Shield cap number to include in this question, but I looked everywhere
What's
and I
my
could not
1 day?
find it.
Do you know what
Wait.
my 1 day one is? Or
Nah,
not?
looked everywhere. Looked,
I don't know what either of them are.
You'd think
Does it
that.
have a number on them? Those hats?
Yeah,
They do.
but they're a lot higher,
Just haven't seen them for a while.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, not sure.
Wouldn't have.
I didn't actually I knew that someone would keep a record of the Scorchers ones, but I didn't realize I had number on it.
Yeah,
It's new, isn't it?
Middle
Is it new
77.
this year? Or do you guys have it
I
last
think you
year?
get like training caps, and then like each year you get a new.
Yeah.
You don't get to keep your playing cap with
Oh,
your number
really?
on it, so you get a new one each
Who
year.
presented your one?
Aggers,
Okay. Yeah.
great
Spit,
speech,
spit.
Great speech.
great speech.
For an
We get-
abandoned game.
Yeah, got me all pumped up, and then fucking
I reckon there's
shit pitch.
a lot of people who probably think you won a hat trick on debut, which you could probably count that.
Yeah, I'm
But
counting that.
yeah.
We'll go with that.
But then we were also saying off air that
We're counting every
those,
game.
those
Yeah.
stats in that abandoned game still stand for Eskenazi who got a duck and
Yeah,
the guys that got out. So
yeah, stiff.
yeah.
Well, add you to the leaderboard.
Yeah, you're the
10, double
your
digits.
Your first and your last, so you take that.
Is this for the new year?
Yep, the new
Yeah.
year, first guest of the year, and
So that's
Sitting-
what was that? 10 out of 15?
14.
14.
take that.
That's actually pretty good.
And I dare say it, I don't want to ruin any bad luck for guests coming on, but I dare say it, someone's going to finish below that, like,
Yeah,
at,
you'd hope so.
in coming time.
Well, we can say thanks to Skimbro, Hat Locker, and Cheetah Clothing for today, Ethan. You're loving that new tee.
It is very lovely.
I can't wait.
It does look great on you.
I can't wait to put mine on. I just
the white
mine-
jazz.
the shirt I'm wearing at the moment, it was already a bit sweaty, so I didn't want to
Yeah.
have to put 2 shirts in the wash
Yeah, a bit of
tonight,
back
so-
sweat, hey?
Got some
Yeah.
stickers as well
Yes.
that come with it. So
Yeah. So make sure you head to Cheetah Clothing. That's
Links.
Doesn't have the website on.
Links will be in the show notes.
Yeah, they
pretty,
will be.
Pretty easy. If you just head to Cheetah on Instagram or look it up, you'll find it.
Yeah, you will. Remember, if you're listening to Spotify or Apple, you can, of course, watch it on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, you can jump in the car and chuck us on Spotify or whatever. And remember to subscribe. 5-star rating would be appreciated.
To kick off the
We
new
do
year.
like it. Yeah,
Get those numbers up.
New year in
Get
style.
Rookie numbers. Get those numbers up.
Indeed. Well, Chief, thanks again. And
Thanks,
all the
boys.
best for that big final on Saturday.
Yeah, let's hope we get up.